Welcome. You're here at Meliora Cleaning Products. So welcome to our factory. Here we make people and planet friendly cleaners. So things like stain removers, all-purpose cleaning, laundry powder, dishwashing soaps. So everything to clean everything around your home. We don't use any synthetic fragrances, no optical brighteners, no preservatives, and we are completely single-use plastic free. So you won't see a single-use plastic piece in our product line anywhere. And we're here in Chicago, and all of our products are made on premises right here. So you can kind of see a little tour of the different products we have. Laundry powder, we're very picky about the ingredients as well as the packaging. So anytime we're able to offer like a lower packaging option, like one of these refill bags or bulk containers, we work to do that. We also use a lot of paper packaging, again, to help avoid that single-use plastic. So in the back here is where all the soap making starts. Soap is the cleaning ingredient that we use in almost all of our products. So it's the thing that actually does the cleaning, grabs the oils and dirt. And in order to make soap, we use oils, and the particular oils that we use are coconut oil and sunflower oil. There's different reasons you might choose different oils, so we've got some fun different reasons why we choose coconut oil in particular and sunflower oil. But the cool news is we can get our sunflower oil locally, so we get it from a sunflower producer that's based in Wisconsin, so great local producer. Coconut, unfortunately, is not really available locally here in the Midwest, but we do use the same supply chain as food companies would use in order to make sure we're getting certified organic oils that are produced responsibly. And the sunflower oil is also certified organic, again, produced responsibly and locally. In order to make the soap, we take the oils and we mix them with different chemicals that actually pulls apart the molecules in the oils and reforms them into different molecules. A fun chemical process. Depending on what type of product we're making, we might pour the soap into individual molds. We might pour the soap into a big mold and then cut it, and then the soap will get further processed into different products that we make. So we might be making our stain removal sticks, these like fun little sticks that are really great at removing oils and greases. Or if we're making our laundry powder or our scrub, we'll actually grind that soap down into fine powder so that it will dissolve really easily and be really easy to use. We try to really limit the total amount of product that we keep on hand at any given time. One is to make sure that we're using our space effectively. We don't want to have a huge warehouse filled with products. One is, as a business, we want to manage all of our inventory so that our cash can be used in the best way. And so we keep a couple days worth of product in stock here, and that will go out to people that order directly from our website. So we'll fulfill direct orders from the stock you see here. If we have a large wholesale customer, if we're selling through someone like Amazon, all those products are actually custom made specifically to order. So we'll actually wait until we get the order and then quickly flex our production process, which is really flexible, so that we're making those orders as they come in.
So Amazon comes to you with quantity order of what they want?
We actually decide what to ship to them. It's based on what is selling. We kind of, in a similar way to this, we want to keep down the amount of inventory we keep at Amazon's warehouse as well. And so we keep an eye on that, and then based on what they have in stock and what they sold, we'll restock their warehouse.
Have you guys ever hit like something that happened where you ran out of inventory here, or?
Never happened. We actually we ran one of the longest lead time items is our packaging. We custom make packaging. So it's made for us. So like this canister, it's custom made for us. And so if we are selling a lot more than we expected and we haven't ordered in the right cadence, then we can run out of something like that. Because it's not just an off-the-shelf item we can order more of. That's actually only happened once, but it inspired what we called a waste reduction weekend, where we really encouraged everyone, rather than buying the canisters, to buy the refill bags. And so we've actually taken that as now a tradition. So now around Earth Day every year, we have a big sale on our refill bags to help encourage people to think more about using lower impact, thinking about the packaging of the products they buy, and kind of, so that kind of was an inspiration that came out of something of running out of inventory.
How else have you encouraged customers to kind of be more actionable about their purchases or take next steps in their
Right.
life?
So one of the only pieces of plastic anywhere in our product line is small plastic scoops inside the laundry powder, and we get people that say like, well, why do you have this plastic scoop? So almost as soon as we introduced that scoop in that product, we've always had an option where people can buy it without the scoop. So you'll have the option on our website, and a lot of brands just figure like, oh, who cares? There's too many different products to manage. We'll just default to always having that scoop in there. But just like we always want to have an unscented option so that people can opt out of scent, we always want to have a low packaging option so people can opt out of that packaging and that plastic material. Recently, we actually switched the order on our website to make that the default. So you have to think, okay, I want the scoop, and go in and change your choice. Otherwise, the default will be to get it scoop free. So just kind of like small things, like a little nudge in the right direction, is something that we're kind of always thinking about. How do we make it easier to make those decisions? And having that be the default is something that we're working towards. Many of our customers came in on one product. They heard our stain remover was magic. It is. So and once people kind of trust us in one area and they realize, one, how well it works, because that's really important, right? If you buy something that doesn't work, like, it's a waste no matter what. But then our really serious commitment to making something as low impact as possible, both on people and the planet. So I feel like once people are convinced that it works, which is really important, but then convinced that we really are making the same decisions that they would want to make themselves in terms of recyclability, low impact, then they're really on board and they're excited to try the rest of our product line. Generally, once someone tries one of our products, they eventually start using everything in the product line, so that's what we love.
Kind of become a Meliora house,
Yeah.
And what about pricing? Like, I feel like from kind of the research that I've done just through the website, it seems like it's really reasonable, competitive. So, how did you guys come up with your pricing structure, and how does that compare to other kind of brands across the board?
Right. Pricing strategy is a really fascinating area in any business. The things that we consider are, one, we need to keep our doors open so we can keep working on this mission of being people and planet friendly. So of course, anytime we sell a product, it needs to be for more than what it costs us to make. And then additionally, we do a lot of benchmarking because we don't think that it should have to cost more to clean better. And there are several product areas where we're much lower in cost than the conventional products. The best example is probably our refill all-purpose cleaner. If you buy the cleaner, the bottle, and the refill, you're spending less than $1 per bottle of cleaner. You compare that to any conventional cleaner, that's way lower in cost. So when we have opportunities to do that, to make it not just easy to use, and not just people friendly but affordable, like, we consider that a huge win. A lot of people don't know that like Tide, for example, it feels like the default, it's very expensive cost per load. Like our laundry powder is much lower in cost.
I think it's one of the biggest misconceptions about organic, toxin-free, eco-friendly products is I found so many of them are same or cheaper, especially when you look at like the zero waste, the reusability aspect of it.